always come back.
William Afton, also known as the Purple Guy and Springtrap, was the main antagonist of Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, prior to the Mimic taking his place. He was the serial killer responsible for the murder of a dozen children over the period of about a decade, as well as the founder of Fazbear's Family Diner and Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza. Afton is visualized as a tall, abnormal purple figure with a giant grin on his face, representing how he hides in the shadows during his killing sprees and the pleasure he takes in his crimes. William Afton is the textbook definition of evil. He is the sadistic serial killer who sparked the downfall of his own company, Fazbear Entertainment, murder over a dozen children in cold blood, and started a tragic chain of events that leads players throughout the series. It is heavily implied that William's true motive is to gain the secret of immortality and live eternally alongside fulfilling his cruel and sadistic pleasures. Judging by his actions and appearance within the games, William is wicked, cold-blooded and methodical, clearly showing no remorse for his actions. He was even malicious enough to murder his closest friend and business partner Henry's only daughter, Charlotte. An event which causes Henry immense emotional turmoil to the point where he nearly committed suicide, showing that William is more than willing to harm his friends, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or physically. In the beginning, William met a man named Henry Emily. The two men would open Fredbear's Family Diner in the 70s, with William handling finance. In 1983, William killed Henry's daughter, Charlotte Emily, for unknown reasons. Not long after this incident occurred, William's youngest son gets pranked on his birthday at Fredbear's by his older brother as a result of Afton's negligent behavior. The older brother and his crew help shove his younger brother in Fredbear's operating jaw, which crushes an area of the child's head, possibly his frontal lobe or even his entire skull, killing him. Due to this incident, the diner closes down. At an unknown time period between 1983 and 1985, William Afton created fear experiments using hallucinogenic gas to turn moving puppets into the nightmare animatronics, presumably based on the nightmares Michael had in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. He kidnapped various children for use in his experiments, recording the fear levels they show, but feeding them very little. These experiments lasted for at least 10 years and ended by the time of Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. As a fail-safe for escape attempts, a looping cassette tape of his voice is used, in an attempt to get the children to return to the experiments on their own. In addition, the gas appears to wipe their memory of these attempts. Before or after Fazbear's had shut down, the two men opened their second location together, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and formed a company called Fazbear Entertainment Incorporated. On June 26, 1985, William wears the spring bunny suit to lure 5 children into the safe room to murder them. They get stuffed into the animatronics. The puppet, now possessed by Charlie, allows them to possess the machines. As a consequence, the 5 children act aggressively towards adult and staff members and outright kills nighttime security guards, hoping that they will eventually catch their killer.
Alright, this is a recording of the facial recognition tests on the new animatronics. I thought I'd just use this one because they've all got the same endoskeleton anyway. So, how this is going to work is I'm going to show him pictures of people. It'll alternate between a picture of an innocent and a person who's committed some kind of crime. When he sees a face, his eyelids should go up a little bit. When it's a criminal, he should play a tone and open his mouth. Hopefully if this goes well, we can start going into specifics. Alright, first picture, innocent. Alright, good. Second, criminal. Good, very good. Alright, we'll do a few more. Innocent, criminal. Innocent, criminal. Innocent. What's this doing here? The hell? Hey, no!
After a while, customers start noticing blood and mucus coming from the robots, which result in the restaurant closing down and the company to be sold to unknown buyers. Fazbear Entertainment, now under new management, opens a new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in November of 1987. William gets a job at the location as a security guard and uses a spring Bonnie suit to kill 5 more innocent children. The puppet and withered Freddy help the 5 new children in some way, with many believing that they're helping them possess the toy animatronics. Like before, the incident causes them to behave differently towards adults and staff members, eventually leading to the infamous bite of 87. And as a consequence, the restaurant closes a few short weeks after its grand reopening. Fazbear Entertainment opened a third lower-budget Freddy's location in 1988. In 1993, Michael Afton, William's son, under the alias of Mike Smith, gets a job there for free pizza. For a week, he faces off the bloodthirsty spirits haunting the animatronics. This gets heard on the pre-recorded phone call. On his 4th night, his helping hand, dubbed as Phone Guy, gets murdered by Golden Freddy.
I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know.
Mike completes his first week on the job, but eventually ends up getting fired due to bad odor and tampering with the animatronics. The pizzeria is soon closed down and abandoned by Fazbear Entertainment as a result of bankruptcy. After a massively successful Freddy's closed down, William makes his own restaurant called Circus Baby's Pizza World with a new set of animatronics called the Fun Time Animatronics. One in particular, Circus Baby, was seemingly made as a gift for his daughter, Elizabeth. Contrary to what is stated, however, William designed these robots not with the intent of entertainment, but to capture and kill children to obtain remnant, in which he discovered after knowing that his victims haunted the animatronics at Freddy's. Afton wanted to discover the secrets of remnant to become immortal. Elizabeth was warned not to go anywhere near them. Before opening day, Afton hosted a private party at his establishment as a test. However, Elizabeth ended up getting too close to Circus Baby due to Afton's negligence, which resulted in her death and cancellation of the grand opening of the pizzeria.
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch your show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see you. You're wonderful. Hello?
Gas leaks cover up her death, presumably being the same gas used in his failed experiments. Afton then opened Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental, which is a service that lets customers rent out the Funtime animatronics for private parties. He soon sold the rights of his independent company to Fazbear Entertainment. Sometime later, William sent his son Michael on a suicide mission into the facility to locate and free Elizabeth, whose spirit had possessed Baby. After sending Michael down to Circus Babies, William Afton goes to the abandoned Freddy's restaurant to dismantle the original animatronics for an unknown reason. However, he awoke the ghosts of the 5 children he murdered, now able to leave their metal suits. They attacked William, filled with rage for what he did to them years ago. Fleeing from the spirits, William escaped into the safe room where Spring Bonnie had been placed for storage. He donned the suit to hide from the ghosts, apparently fooling them. In his arrogance, William stood and laughed at the ghosts while inside Spring Bonnie. However, a droplet of water from the leaking roof landed into the faulty mechanical gears, causing them to rapidly spin inwards while sending metal shrapnel into his chest, killing him and sealing his corpse inside the suit. Phone Guy's tapes also foreshadow this. He explains that the person wearing the costumes must not get moisture on the spring locks or make sudden movements to decrease the chance of injury. Afton broke these rules. He made sudden movements by jumping into the suit and failed to notice the rainwater seeping into the building and onto the spring locks. On top of that, he was laughing at the spirits, thinking his plan had succeeded. This resulted in the locks becoming loose by moisture, causing them to be put back in place, which mutilates William inside, causing his slow and agonizing death. 30 years after Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza closed its doors, Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction, was being made in 2023 as a homage to the missing children incident and other incidents that made Freddy Fazbear's Pizzas infamous. A random crew went to the abandoned Third Freddy's location and ends up stumbling upon the withered Spring Bonnie animatronic in one of the safe rooms. They reused it for the attraction. There, William came back as Springtrap due to his iron will to live. He remained there for less than a week while stalking and terrorizing the attraction's night guard by causing hallucinations. Until the building burned down due to arson or faulty wiring. Springtrap was revealed to have survived the burning, as seen from the final cutscene in Sister Location. His temporary fate after the fire was revealed in Freddy's Fazbear's Pizzeria simulator. He left the remains of Fazbear's Fright and goes under chains with origins unknown, becoming Scraptrap. He eventually ends up in the back alley outside Freddy Fazbear's Pizza place, where he was salvaged and later destroyed in the burning of the pizzeria, as part of his old friend Henry's revenge and ultimate plan, while the rest of the souls were laid to rest.
This will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this. Leave a comment down below and ring the bell so you won't miss out. This is Ram Explorer signing out.